Rocc Fridayz.
Hello Friday, I've been waiting for you for a long time. You just saved me when my life came crumbling down.
Alright, can we not do this right now? Alright, can we not do this right now? Do you want to be that guy? Do you want to be this guy? You want to be that guy?
So it's no news, it's no surprise. DJ Kurt Riley's in the building. We're going to be talking with him. We're going to talk about Verzuz. We're going to talk about his work as a DJ. We're going to talk to him about work as a producer. What's life been like for DJ Kurt Riley since Saturday? Don't know, the DM them full up. After Corona bookings, Lord. Daddy, who knows? Money. They see where them change up. DJ Kurt Riley, what go Father Riley?
Yo.
What go?
Then New Stock family, big up yourself. Respect and galas.
Watch that, nobody not even. Hey. Trust me, respect the boss.
I swear, every time that I come here, I hear a new word. I hear a new word. I'm learning as I go along.
Welcome
I'm learning as I go along.
Yeah,
you know, Jamaica, as Jamaicans, we do things different. Hence what happens actually.
So I realized.
That's true.
So who Kurt, I mean, naturally you would have been a part of the entire thing. I would want to think. Whose decision was it to have this in one place as opposed to being at home and at home?
All right. To be honest, I wasn't aware of most of what was happening.
Oh, okay.
In terms of more so than even Beenie and Bounty doing what they did.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I got a phone call on Thursday from Scharenberg.
Hold on. That's Thursday before the Saturday?
Yeah.
Whoa.
When I tell you, I never know nothing. I really never know nothing.
Wow, that's
and
crazy.
then when she's talking to me about it, I'm like, all right. And then she said, hold on. And I hear Blue on the phone. So conference call with Blue, who is Moses' brother / manager. So I say, okay, wanna see us? All right, no problem. So I say, all right, cool, everything, Chris. And then I asked a question. I said, who is playing tracks on Moses? But this was later on in the evening, maybe like 7, 8 o'clock. I asked that question, and they told me Richie D. So I said, we'll meet up from tonight in a dog. I said, I selected there. We're gonna ramp with him, we're preparing, and make sure we have all the songs we need. I mean, it was a rigorous 2 days. I think Thursday I went to bed 3 something, and then Friday it was almost 3 o'clock.
Wow.
Going through music. And to be honest, I had to go as far as Washington. I had to make some calls outside of Jamaica to get certain songs. And you realize there's so much song Moses have. And then the process now how to pick 20.
Boy.
And it's not like picking 20 songs out of 30 or 40 or 50. We're talking picking songs out of 200 or more.
Yep.
And then going through the process, the selection, the song selection, when you pick maybe like 100, and then now you have to go through it again, and then you say, all right, we're going to put 2 crates together, and then you say, all right, we're going to use this, we need this, we need that, we don't need this. You can't say this, you can't play this. And you know, Moses was really intricate, because this is what a lot of people don't know about Moses. He's a selector.
Nice.
Like by default.
Hold on. Go a little bit more into that.
All right, so I had a party, and Assassin was there.
Cool. Agent Sasko or Assassin?
Agent. So I'm there, a DJ. I go
No, two different money.
So I'm go on them thing now and then. I'm a DJ, and when you look, you see Moses bend down behind the console, the man over the fader, a mix.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, no joke, and I'm not missing,
that.
you know. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know, like when a child try teeth or sweet or something, or a move something, and no one nobody see the man bend, the man a hide. Nobody never see him, you know. I say, what the hell? I look. We just see one mark a black and one or something. I look at Moses that. A mix.
As in him teach himself, or
No, he had that in him from from long time in the day one, like, I want to find out that he was also around a whole heap of sound system.
Okay.
So
Okay.
and then you know he's into production, so him know about music and him know what go on. You understand? And believe it or not, him actually can put two songs together and hold a nice vibe.
So basically, he has the ears for
Yeah.
it.
So a lot was learned and absorbed in 48 hours.
What do you think about the Verzuz platform? What it stands for?
I think I'm not sure if either Swiss or Timbaland really thought it through. I think they just have an idea, and like most people with ideas, most of us don't really act on it, and few of us do, and they did. And based on what I was seeing prior to this, it was always like a step up, nice vibe. You know, people talking about music, showcasing their work from different locations, and it was a nice vibe. I really appreciate the platform.
Talking about the platform though, earlier we were discussing with the entire thing about Matterhorn and Majah Hype on a real level though, because we gave our 2 cents. What's your view on the entire the way that the argument, the discussion about the platform and the usage of it comparing to the artists and the different individuals?
They were saying what again?
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Okay.
So,
And I'm not, and I ain't trying to show it to throw any shade or anything, a real thing. Because to be fair, I heard after the fact, but I didn't really go into detail to find out what it was. I just based on my 2 cents, I think that both parties were shared an opinion of being disappointed that maybe it wasn't being shared on a particular platform versus the Verzuz. See?
they believe that it should have been on a more local or Jamaican platform as opposed to something more international. In other way, branding them in some way as kind of like a little sellout. You know, like to say, you know, why it couldn't be on a different platform? Why this particular platform?
And I mean, to be fair, every opinion is important based on who is giving it from their side of the fence. You understand?
So based on perspective.
Based on their perspective.
Right.
So if we take the time out to understand each other's perspective based on their opinion, the possibility exists. You might end up agreeing with them, you know?
Okay.
But that is rational thinking people. You understand what I mean? Now the bigger picture for that though is yes, you could argue say maybe Matterhorn could have called them and it work. But that is like playing a Uptown Mondays versus Damian Marley call if you play for Jamra Cruz.
Boy.
What you gonna do?
Trouble.
You get to me I say?
Hold on. You remember when we were talking about support each other though? And I believe certain.
Don't forget about that, man. We're not really too support each other. Moving on.
No. What I'm saying is, I believe that certain things should be a ladder. So I'm gonna bash nobody. Let me set the record straight. Let me set the record straight. I respect everybody involved in this, but there's a bigger picture. There's a larger thing going nowhere. That's a big platform, yes, but then you have the importance of internal support, which is very necessary, and you can do this and also do that after. That's what I'm saying.
Well, here what happened. The reality, the reality is this: the infrastructure, the team, the promotion, the financial investment, and the platform that it happened on. I don't think if you put 3 of the hottest artists in Jamaica and use feed them Instagram together, it not go sir. And that is being fair.
Yeah. There's a real meds behind it.
You
For
understand
real.
what I
And
mean?
that's, yeah.
And it is fair. It's like, let us say it happen on my page, Beenie Man page, Bounty Killer page, Richie D page. You understand? First of all, Eric Abaduna Falan, none away.
Full stop. Full stop.
You get me?
Yeah, that
Full
was
stop.
crazy.
You understand? Chris Brown Fala,
No.
none away.
Yeah.
Full stop.
You understand?
Right. Yeah. No, I think that
get to me, I
connect. Yeah, I think that connect.
Come on, now Fala,
No.
none away.
Right.
You know what? I just want to add this because it's based on something that you said, MV. for my platform, my television program, I've had situations where my team in New York and my team in Jamaica, will request an interview from particular artists and they will turn it down. They will decline to. They're not doing any interviews at this time. They're not interested at this time. But then they will go to New York and my team in New York will request an interview or do the interview with them, and then they will accept the interview in this time.
Yeah, what?
And what I realize is that there's a thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because they feel to themselves, okay, this is more international media. At first I used to think so, okay, because we're local and they've been on the platform before, but I'm talking about persons who have not been on the platform before.
Okay.
But yet still they jump towards the foreign side because they don't know that that's a local program, because they see them in New York. So they don't know it's a local program. So they decline us locally and accept us internationally. And it puzzles me all the time.
Right.
So I have like a mixed feeling towards
Don't puzzle
certain
yourself.
things.
Don't knock
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
Hold on.
Do you want to be that guy?
Do you want to
Do
be
you
that
want to
guy?
be that?
Don't pressure yourself about it, right? but that's a dog stay. You understand? You can't cuss a dog as a saw him stay. See?
Well, I kind of like your work here.
Stay
Kinda
there
like
to
the
the
work.
book. Stay there to the book. But what I say is this: you are gonna find that.
Yeah.
You are gonna find it happens with all of us, you know. I will reach out to somebody for something and it don't happen, and then my brethren from New York on a bigger platform reach out and get. I just saw it go. You understand? You see a Benz go down, going down, reach right at Devon House, and then on a regular car. Who for carry the man him a go run to first and call big man and yo dads.
I mean, there's a
I'll just let it
point.
go.
There's a point I'm gonna interject real quickly. You mentioned Moses and the mixing and all of that. Now, I have a thing that I always, more recently I've been thinking about. If artists understood DJs more, as in what we are gonna play, when we are gonna play it, how it are gonna sound this up, do you think that would aid them in the production or in the music that they make, and who they are making it for?
First of all, the artist say what is in his heart, his or her heart.
Okay.
So the task of the DJ is not really in their brain.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? If a man is hungry, I'm gonna sing about hungry.
Right.
The DJ may be alright or may not alright, but in the business about that, in the business about that, he only sing about when he go through what he's feeling, and if he reach a particular stage in his career, then the presentation of his music may change. Is either going to grow intelligently or hype keep to him brain, and then I just say go. But the thought of how the DJ going to deal with it, you can't knock them for that. Because that is not their purpose, basically.
Before we dive into the entire production part of it, let's focus a little more of the night, the versus night.
Okay.
On location.
Yeah.
The night when you start playing the music, you realize say you're the following on the phone they up.
Alright, believe it or not, nothing. First of all, let me say this clear. Nothing that you saw from start to finish was either orchestrated, planned, or worked out. Swear to God.
How?
All right, you ask, you say how? It's organic. Anything that is organic is going to come off beautifully.
So that's why you said the artist sing about.
And you also cannot duplicate it.
Okay.
Because everything that happened that night, if our lives depended on it,
Can't do it
all
again.
are we dead.
Can't do it again.
No, I swear to you. From
Can't do it again.
the after party, because Swiss them talked to Richie D first to the after party while I left to change, to go back and change.
Okay.
And I walked in maybe like 2 minutes before they wanted us to start to play music together and juggle. Some say, all right, you just take one side of the control, and me just take one, because it don't make no sense the two away.
One you juggle at
yeah,
time, then
you understand what I mean? And if you even take a look at the Chai songs, you realize it was showing respect organically to the culture of dancehall.
Yeah. Because I was watching.
It starts somewhere,
Yeah.
and it end up somewhere.
Right.
You understand what I mean? And ironically, thinking about it is like the something start from one part, run at one place, and end up right there. So,
Right. Hey, what more they never play that song there? What did happen there, sir?
Like, seriously.
This song.
Kurt, you have the song. Seriously. Kurt, come on. Seriously. Seriously.
We had discussions about certain music and certain songs that we can't play whenever we want to play.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So,
Okay, I got
it's not the first that happened to me. Him just pull a song out of the hat.
Bro. But play for artists, we know that's something there.
Yeah.
Pull a song
Randomly,
out of
them
the hat.
just decide to say something different.
So hold on, all of that did a
Mercedes.
go on? Random things did a go on? Yo, Jado.
But like I said, if you realize the time,
Jado.
it wasn't 15 seconds of dead air per se, because by the time I had to scramble my brain to really figure out what is it that he desires, what for musically, then I say, okay, here it is.
Yo, this just speaks to the greatness, though. The greatness of Jamaican music in general and the people who run it.
Oh gosh, the
Yeah.
comments were we were trending on Twitter. I was following that, and I just love the comments. I felt like I would walk with Jamaica tattooed on my forehead for the next couple of weeks. To
Do
how
that
proud
now.
I was to
How much
be.
I want to do it? How much I want to do
Is
it?
that good question? To how proud I felt to be a Jamaican at that point in time. And then you had the Caribbean people say, it's not Jamaican, we're Caribbean. I was like, no, we're Jamaican.
Well,
I felt a little bit short.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, it is the Caribbean.
Yeah.
We're celebrating the
Yeah.
Caribbean. But you know, just because we're in our little vibe and we feel nice.
Yeah.
And I really did love it. As I said to you, I had all of my girls were dressed up in our Jamaican colors and we were celebrating our culture. It was for the culture.
But you know, it
Absolutely
was
loved
Caribbean, though.
I
We
know.
in Jamaica go feel Jamaican, but if you look
It's
at
just a
who is
vibe, man. You
involved,
know, you just a whole of
the-
vibe with
hold
your
on
friend,
a-
them, you
hold
just
on a
say,
tal.
yeah, man, Jamaican them bad.
now when me I say tal, you see the New York community, which me know say you know about, is Caribbean, and the New York community supported this the most, and you know them are gonna try. Listen, enough of who support Jamaican music in New York are just Caribbean people.
And on that note, we're going to pay the bills return. We got some more chit chat to do with Kurt Riley because we don't talk about the production yet. We don't talk about the new works. We're still on the topic of the night last week, Saturday Verzuz. So on the 93 FM, pay the bills return. We got some of that to do.
News Talk 93 FM. Heard everywhere.
We not jump the gun. We not jump the gun. We're still on the topic, the discussion of Verzuz. We're talking with DJ Kurt Riley, one of Jamaica's best. No argument, no debate, you know what I mean? We go from 2 to 6, it's Rocc Fridayz, and we're talking about what happened last week, Saturday, Verzuz. And, you know, we're going to go into the little production part of it and tough. But right now, this is where we're at. And we got Talisa Taylor, we got DJ MV Stone.
Yes, I'm super excited to talk about this aspect of it because when I first started watching Verzuz, I was blown away because it was a constant reminder of the amount of collaborations, that international collaborations that these artists had, and I was saying, wait, the song here, like it was a constant reminder. I was like, oh my god, I remember this song, and I was like, yo, that's sick. Like it was a good reminder for me to be like, this is the reason why Beenie is who Beenie is and Bounty is who Bounty is.
You can't take it from the two of them. Them put in the work in a them career, and especially when you listen to the as I said, the international collaboration, it goes to show the worth and the value of these two people, which part of them come from Knife and Big Stone, cause just beer war them did a deal with, and them reach a one place where you know say what with that. We just will have vibe.
Yeah. And
I love how both of them present themselves as entertainers.
right.
You understand? I mean, initially realize one time somebody made a comment say, "Beenie wear the jacket to match killers," and vice versa. I say,
Tia did say that, though.
them almost dressed alike.
Yeah,
But
right.
there's some similarity.
That wasn't arc.
No, but
You
that's my
lied.
tell you, say not never
Vibe.
plan.
Just a vibe.
Listen,
Never
I
plan
thought they
in
got
a
the
real
same
life.
designer.
Yo.
No, no.
Greatness of
Nobody
Jamaica.
wear
That's
one.
what I say, nobody not talk.
You wear the jacket
Nobody
and
not
me
talk
wear the
about
pants.
other.
That's what
You
I
understand?
thought.
Even when them say who going to play first, and them say Moses must play first. And
Wait.
Moses talk about his first song,
Yeah.
that the song that Bobby Digital produced
Yes.
in Matey. See, and the man is saying while him and Killer, it was a stinger somewhere, but then basically I war it out lyrically. This was the number one song in the country. So him dip on the stage for war with Killer. Boys a girl song around the place. You understand what I mean? And in the meantime, they hear Killer say it is true.
But you know that necessary.
Wow.
But hold on there. How many? I can't say how many because I don't see it yet. I can't say it now gonna happen, so we can't knock that. But I have to give a whole heap of respect to see two artists. I say, yeah man, that did wicked enough. And next man say, no my boy, that one they did bad enough.
Yeah.
And
And
they're
singing
talking
each
about
other's
each
songs.
other's song. You understand? And singing each other's song, harmonies and all of these
That
things.
was nice.
When you hear Moses say him come from tour, and it's like as the man land in the airport and buck up in our song named Living Dangerously. And the man I said the song rough up the place and leave the place wicked. And it's not like Sam says that it's a stupid song.
Yeah,
No,
no.
the man says it's a bad
Bad
song.
Song, yeah.
And he had to
But it's necessary.
do a song about do a song regarding to another something, and he did dancehall queen, and then Killer say, yeah, big song, movie. You understand what I mean? So them know.
The clashes,
know.
the people them where clash nowadays for take notes because it's necessary for have other songs. Yes, the clashing nice and you have clash the next artist that are going for you, but what we are gonna do after that? Or what we are gonna do? Yeah, what we are gonna do after that?
I realize that when it was all said and done, when it finished, both teams realized the platform that they were given to present themselves.
Yeah.
Or the platform we were given to present ourselves. So you're not gonna hear no other word. We're not going no further. You're not gonna hear a song like that, and you're not gonna hear certain things from Moses
Right.
because them know say
That-
time and place.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that now go
Yeah,
feature
man.
yourself.
Not go
And
to
respect,
price, so.
and respect,
See?
respect for the other person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how,
true.
and, your view on how Bounty Killer behaved on that night, because a lot of person never see Beenie, Bounty do them dance there.
Man,
Yeah.
the man a-
But
the man a full joy himself.
Yo, you think of that?
was
What I read him
the
there?
energy.
That rhythm there. What was that?
The
was
one with
the-
the
the-
6-man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the casket.
Anima.
Yeah.
That song actually came out in 2019. You know?
Really?
Yeah, it's an EDM song.
Yeah.
Okay.
It came out in 2019.
Crazy.
And so why
I
they
love it.
why they use that particular rhythm there?
You know, it's just a vibe, and it fit it, and it just look nice, and everybody just a
Yo,
run with it.
cause
And
of,
I'm joking,
yo,
yeah.
cause of the
It was-
baddest part to me, now.
It was Bounty Killer's reaction when
That-
Beenie Man started to wall a vibe on the rhythm.
Yeah, when the man comes
All
up.
right. To be fair,
It was like,
Yeah.
when Richard D played, the player shook.
And I see
Yeah.
a call back,
Please
Beenie.
show.
What happened there, sir?
I was hoping you never mentioned.
Oh,
So,
me see when Beenie, I'm like, God, I'm gonna say,
so
alright.
what happened was, instead of trying to find something to outdo that, because that is now that I'm going to never make the sense of me just say, yo, DJ, but this.
Also, are you?
good move.
so-
Good move.
so
Trust
Kurt-
me.
I looped it 8 bars. And to be fair, it is not even my side of the controller to show you how much respect was there between everybody.
Yeah,
You understand?
Don't
Because
talk about, man.
Yes.
Respect.
because if Richie really wanted me not to go over there, you know, he had all right to do it. You
Yeah,
know.
man.
Right.
You understand?
Yep.
He had all right. Come on.
Yeah.
But others-
But him just say, yo,
For the culture.
Yeah.
see?
Yo, it
Yeah,
was
for the
crazy.
culture,
I loved
man.
it. I loved it. The reactions. Let's talk a little bit quickly about the memes that came out after this because we're trending on Twitter, and I saw some very nice memes. I saw the one where they put the church, the gospel song in the background with Beenie dancing. We saw the memes about Beenie Man belly. Oh, clearly he's back at the gym
Yeah,
working
that one,
out.
the one about the belly is his favorite.
Yeah, so that was really good. The Bounty Killer dances, they're creating dances now of the Bounty Killer dance. So there's actually a whole
New killer up.
dance.
New killer.
Yeah,
Me, I just want everybody who saw it who is still watching it, who either fell back in love with dancehall or continue to love dancehall, because what happened is that when it was finished, dancehall for the first time in years is packaged properly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a
So,
different light that has been shed here.
even if there are some people, and I know this for a fact, Camino, some people hate dancehall music whatsoever. They understand? In Jamaica,
Yeah,
them
man.
don't want to hear it.
Yep.
See?
Alright.
And even people, even as a DJ, you go and play for some part, them tell us, they don't
They
want
want
that type
none
of
of
music.
that.
Then.
None
I
of that.
understand why. You know.
Problem number
I'm
one.
gonna show you something. You ever go somewhere and get some food and eat it for the first, eat it and it just doesn't taste good, and you just get vexed and cross? You
Yeah.
don't want to go back?
Yeah.
That's why some people say, boy, them not like arcade, them not like this type of chicken, not like kind of food. It's because it wasn't presented properly.
Yeah.
You understand?
As in taste or look.
Yes. Combination of everything.
Okay.
Even the very atmosphere of where you to get the food that can throw you off.
Yeah.
You understand? And you find yourself years down the road, and then you walk into a restaurant, you go somewhere, and then the customer service is
Different.
is up to par. The
Yeah.
atmosphere is cool. The person taking the order is very friendly.
And the
just
same
make you
food.
relax. And you get the same food where your boss say here all these years. They will serve it and give.
And
And
you-
you say, you won't go back at the
Chef, line up on next plate for me
yeah.
there.
So that was it.
How
on
this
Saturday
name
night. So you have people here in Jamaica, that hate dancehall.
Yeah.
True.
And
That's true.
that night when it was finished, they all fell back in love,
Love.
with dancehall. Right? So like I said, it was organic.
Yeah.
So you can't duplicate it again. But the key ingredient in that, two key ingredients
Yeah.
in that is respect and maturity.
Yes.
True. And we
Definitely.
completely agreeing about something out of that what you say. How it was packaged. Me see promotion start happen, Tidal start promote the music, but what I saw something where me not sure how me feel about it. I see them using older pictures of the artist, and I get it. You have to appeal to persons side, that side of them that will be familiar with that. But do you think that was a good decision, or
By who?
I don't know, Me just see it and me talk about it.
It would have
What
been
I'm
their-
saying is,
their-
would it have been a better decision to use more modern stuff? So
What are they
To be
promoting
fair-
though? Before you answer, what are they promoting?
the
That's a good
music,
question.
The new music
no, but
or the one that they have been when mash up a world of the 90s
alright,
is coming
maybe
down?
other detail let me never take in. Me
Okay.
just know
Yeah.
me see it and
Yeah,
you know.
because that could be a factor, and then again, maybe the people are searching for
Yeah.
images, choose those two for a particular
Purpose.
reason. So we never can tell. It's not like say them not a hot new picture, whatever.
Yeah.
But there's a particular reason.
Why
Because
those?
even the ones where both artists were associated with the overseas acts, even those start to resurface. And I mean, right now, you have a 16-year-old who saw that, don't know anything about dancehall.
Yep.
She don't know Beenie Man from nowhere. She not just born last week. You understand what I mean? Come on, be fair. But in the meantime, she gone go up on her Spotify and I download the music
Okay.
because she fell in love with what she hear.
Okay, so you say it more important for take them from the old and then make them naturally come up. You know
That's
them?
and it's like a that go on.
Okay.
Start from 1993 and then up right there.
So they need to fall in love with that, just like how everybody else is in love with that.
Everybody else is back in love with dance.
Alright, so
How can we package? How can we look forward to package another package?
to sell it.
Not exactly like that, but we need to package and re-image dancehall in a way that is palatable to the world.
There were some
Hold on,
persons who had a concern with the fact that some of the media houses gave praise to the reggae genre as opposed to mentioning that it was the dancehall genre. One particular headline came from CNN that made mention of reggae in the headline as opposed to dancehall. What's your take on that? Is it a situation where we just have to get used to the reality that reggae is more recognized?
Well, whether you like it or not, the word reggae is the helm, and dancehall is just a branch of it.
Right.
It's a part of it.
The root is the root.
Funny you say that.
You heard when they said Rihanna's song "Work" was a pop song or something like that, and she said no, it is dancehall.
Yeah.
We just need to do more in promoting what we have in.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
The liquor walk nice, sir. I don't want to lose.